Right, so 5 games into their season and Chennai Super Kings find themselves at the top of the IPL 2021 points table. Very few gave them a chance heading into this one, but they've proved everybody wrong. In this one, we'll take a look at 3 key strategies that have worked phenomenally well for CSK, and it'll make them harder to beat as the tournament goes on. At the end of IPL 2020, the Chennai Super Kings leadership team would have sat down and tried to identify what are the key things that they did wrong, what are the key patterns that they got wrong, and clearly they have adapted learnings from the end of last season and used them in this one, and the results are there to be seen. Some magnificent performances from various players. It's not been a one-man show by any means. Multiple players have stood up in different occasions and have really made it count for CSK in this one. And I think the number one thing that strikes you is that the approach with the bat is entirely different in this one. They're taking the game by the horns of it and are really turning it around. If you look at it from the very beginning, the likes of Plessis and Ruturaj Gaikwad really take the game to the opposition in the power play, try to build on it from there on, and then later you have the middle order that comes and consolidates it, with the lower order then coming and playing impact performances to take things around for CSK, to take them upwards and onwards for CSK. The key stat here is that CSK averaged 9 sixes a game in the first 5 games, which is an absolutely fabulous number. The one thing you saw last time around as well, that they were not hitting a lot of sixes. The aggressive approach was missing in IPL 2020. They were looking to build partnerships. They relied on their lower order to do a lot of the work, and it was not really happening. And this time they've tried to change that. And this stat simply tells us why. Hitting 9 sixes in a game towards, in 5 games is a fabulous stat. Shows the aggressive intent of CSK. 894 runs in 5 games is what they've scored with the bat, averaging 178 every time they've gone out to bat. That again is a very, very good stat. 180 on any surface is tough to defend, and even if you're chasing, you more or less you're going to win games when you score 180 runs on the board. So I think they've done that with the bat, and these stats clearly show that. And of course, the one thing that's obviously strikes you in the recent memory is Ravindra Jadeja's 36 in 1 over. Just shows that they have the ability in them, and they've empowered themselves, that they have really empowered themselves to go out there and execute their plans in the best possible way. And that's possible because that aggressive intent is back in CSK, and they're doing a fabulous job at that. When you look at the batting composition as well, you've got Faf and Ruturaj at the top. Then there's Moeen Ali at 3, that Mahendra Singh Dhoni has pulled a rabbit out of the hat and sort of promoted Ali, and he's batted at a strike rate of over 150 most times. And when Ali's not there, there's Suresh Raina who goes in and who does a similar job as well. So the scoring rate never really drops, and if it ever drops, there is Sir Jadeja to come in and tong the ball, towards the end. So you have your top batters in, at 4 till 4 or 5 with Dhoni to follow. And then you have the all-rounders in Jadeja, Karan, Bravo, Shardul, one of the overseas options, of course, which could be Lungi Ngidi, Tahir, and one of those guys, and then Chahar. So they bat till the very deep, and they've given themselves the confidence saying, yes, we bat till the very deep, and we're going to go in with that aggressive approach. It doesn't matter who's batting at the crease. You could be Raina, you could be Jadeja, you could be anybody wearing a yellow jersey. The time you go out to bat, the moment you get your eye in, you have to go out there and hit big sixes, and they've done exactly that. Number 2 has to be impact performances. You see this CSK team and you realize that from Ruturaj Gaikwad and Faf du Plessis till the very end, till Deepak Chahar, they've all had fabulous impact performances. You look at their 5 games and you realize that there are very few big hundreds. There are very few big bowling performances. Yes, Faf scored a 95. Yes, Deepak Chahar got 4 wickets odd. But it's been a collective team performance that has gotten them to those totals, that has gotten them those wickets. And that's exactly what has happened. You look at Moeen Ali's 46 versus Punjab in their first win. He came in at 3 and really took the game apart. Of course, they had a small total to chase, but yet he came in and played that impact role to settle all the nerves, give them that comfort that they needed at that point of time. Look at Raidu, Jadeja and Sam Curran's performance versus Delhi. 23, 26 and 34, but their strike rate was 143, 152 and 226 respectively. Came in and really took Delhi apart at that point of time, and it really, really worked. Karan and Bravo again versus Rajasthan, 13 of 6, 20 of 8. These are cameos that are being played, impact performances that are happening, that are very, very important. And of course, in the 220 that they scored, every batter played at a strike rate of above 150, which reinforces the earlier fact that we spoke about, which was the aggressive intent that the batters are exploring. If you look at the ball as well, Chahar versus Punjab and Kolkata, the 4 wickets at the beginning, absolutely magnificent. Moeen Ali with the ball, picking up 3 wickets as well in the second or the third game. And Jadeja, of course, versus RCB, absolutely amazing, picking up AB de Villiers, etc. So there have been these impact performances. The way these players have come in and delivered value in a short period of time has been absolutely magnificent. And I think the third one has to be Chahar and Faf setting the tone at the top. Deepak Chahar has been magnificent with the ball, fabulous with that outswinger. That one visual of getting Mayank Agarwal out will stay with him and CSK fans forever. But more than that, when you look at the macro picture, you realize that Chahar has really been setting the tone for Chennai. Even in the 2018 win, remember, when they won the title in their return, it was Deepak Chahar who was given the new ball, the responsibility, and he bowled those fabulous outswingers and really set the tone for the bowling to come at the very top. And this time he has the wickets to back himself as well. Picked up 4 in 2 games, already 8 wickets there. He's among the top 3 in the wicket takers in the first 5 games, and he's looking absolutely amazing. They picked up 13 wickets in the power play. Just to give you, this is the stat that I was looking for. 13 wickets in the power play in 5 games played, and out of that 8 or 9 are Deepak Chahar's wickets. So absolutely amazing by Chahar, really sets the tone for the bowling to come. And of course, Faf du Plessis, 214 runs in 5 games played. One of them was a not. So literally it's 4 games and 214 runs. At an average of 42.5, a strike rate of around 120, 130. He's someone who's been entrusted with the responsibility of batting as many overs as possible. And Faf, with his performances, is already proving that. Got a couple of not outs, one big 95. He's been amazing. He really has. So these 2 guys, Deepak Chahar and Faf du Plessis, have been setting the tone for CSK at the top. And I think the middle order or the middle over bowlers and the death over batters and the death over bowlers have been taking that forward. And that has been the defining point of Chennai's first 5 games in IPL 2021. And then, of course, the most crucial thing is the glue that holds all of it. It is MS Dhoni. The way he's been using his personnel has been absolutely amazing. Promoting Moeen Ali to 3, realizing that Ali can play those handsome strokes on the bounce, on the rise. He can also tonk the ball a far away. Get him up to 3. It doesn't matter if Suresh Raina is there. We need the job done, and we need that aggressive approach to come in and take the strike rate forward and not let the overrate sort of overwhelm you at times. So promoting Moeen Ali to 3, fabulous move indeed. And then how he's used Jadeja in the middle overs, sometimes brought him to bowl early on as well, has been amazing. The way he's used Jadeja with the bat as well has been absolutely amazing. Getting him in when there are 20 balls ish needed for Jadeja to play individually so that he can get to that 200 strike rate, and then that has made the difference. The same with Karan as well. The way he's used Karan with a bat, absolutely phenomenal. And then I think the way he's used Moeen Ali with the ball as well, the way it's been amazing. It's been incredible. The little inputs that MS Dhoni provides, the input that Jadeja mentioned as well about Harshal Patel bowling outside the off stump in that 36-run over for Jadeja, absolutely amazing. Someone the stature of MS Dhoni can only do that. So the glue that's bringing all of this together is the experience of Dhoni. He realized that he does not really have the eye or the hand-eye coordination anymore to make an impact with the bat. So he's sitting back, sacrificing himself, letting the others do the batting while he sits back and masterminds the whole process. All in all, I think these are the key factors that have stood out for Chennai to do really well this season. They're going to be a dangerous team, especially when they move venues. Watch out for CSK. They're going to go all the way, most probably this time.